Turnaround Arts is a program of the President's Committee on the Arts and Humanities, which is an advisory committee to the White House on cultural issues. And in Turnaround Arts, what we're doing is working in a group of high poverty, low performing schools across the country to bring in arts education resources, art supplies and artists and musical instruments and professional development and community partnerships to help these amazing schools in their turnaround efforts through the power of the arts.
We've been focusing a lot on drama this year, and I have seen a lot of students develop a new spark of interest that they didn't know they had. And we can attribute that to the Turnaround Arts. We can attribute that to Forrest Whitaker. We can attribute it to the Findley staff, to our Drake University students who are all partnering together to make sure that they're promoting the arts to increase our engagement at school, to increase our kids' desire and want to come every day.
You're going to introduce yourselves all through to everybody in the room, who you know, who you don't know. When you know everybody, you're going to say your name and you're going to say, I'm connected to you. You're going to say, I'm going to say, hi, I'm Forrest and I'm connected to you. Hi, I'm Forrest and I'm connected to you. And then you're going to say back, say, yes.
It was building a relationship. I mean, I think they will walk away and say, I know Forrest Whitaker, and he cares about us, and he's going to be checking on us and seeing if we are really moving in the direction, and are we having the conflict still, or are we solving them with positive resolutions? He talked a lot about connectivity and connecting. And he definitely connected with our Findley students, and they are walking away feeling as if they have a new mentor, a new friend.
I was hoping that they would come away with an awareness as to how to deal with situations in a better way in their lives, in simple ways, and that they would gain a greater appreciation of art, and that from that appreciation it would reflect in their work and reflect with their parents. Because I think that the arts change so much, in a school, bringing more people there, bringing up attendance, getting parents to be more aware, parents to be more involved, students to accelerate math and science and other things. So I'm hoping for a lot of different things.
His ability to give all of the students all of his genuine attention, and he made every single one of our students feel like they were the most important person in the world while he was working with them. And to be able to be pulled in every direction, he has an amazingly busy schedule, but yet to center himself and to be able to focus and just have the Findley students feel that they are the center of what he is doing right now, like I said, they won't ever forget it.
I think that people don't look at the art of so many things. I think that participating in arts and participating in sort of in cooperation and collaboration and communication and conflict, that resolution, that you're able to take these skills into all areas of your life and artfully deal with them, artfully deal with your loves, artfully deal with your business, to be able to look at life as the art of living and to see the beauty that's existing everywhere. And that's why when you take this kernel, this seed, which art is, a seed of beauty, a seed of love, and you allow it to spread, that it affects so many other things. It affects your academics, it affects the way you think, it affects the way you dream.
This event would not be possible without the support of Marjorie Speedman.
Nancy Bouquet, thanking her very much for her support of the middle school arts.
Anytime you get students together in an ensemble that's larger than anything they could ever experience at their home school, it becomes a wonderful experience for that student. They're able to see what is happening all over the district and come together for a common cause to create wonderful art. So that's really the biggest benefit, is getting these kids together. The second side of this is the students are all given the music earlier, and they have to prepare it, and then they only get to put it together with their relative ensembles the day of the performance. So they put all this music together in a couple of hours and then perform it for the people, and it's really an amazing experience, and it shows what hard work these students have done and what their teachers have done to get them going, as well as what the parents have done to support them.
today we had a wonderful audience. They were so strong singing out in one of the numbers with the pigs, and they really ate it up. And I think it's really exciting because not everyone has the opportunity all the time to go see an opera, go see a musical. Maybe they don't have a venue that's close by, or maybe it's just not something that they're used to going out to see. But when we get to go into the schools and perform for them, I think it's a neat exposure to different performing arts. I didn't get to see an opera until I was late in high school. I would have loved to have this kind of opportunity. So it's a lot of fun.
We're really lucky that the Bright Foundation thinks about Willard Elementary School when they make donations to Opera Iowa. They specifically asked that our students enjoy the Opera Iowa performance today. They generously donated last year as well, and our students were able to enjoy Sid the Serpent. Most of our students probably don't get to enjoy an opera performance outside of school, so I feel that it's very important that Opera Iowa be allowed to come to our school and let the children participate in a performance. And what was really neat about today's performance was that Opera Iowa gave our music teacher a song to teach the students before today, so they actively participated in the opera themselves today.
We have decided collectively on the north side here that we know that to develop the young people that we want, to have the creative skills, the problem-solving skills, and the independent thinking, and the strong self-identity that we want to be successful in this world and to be happy, well-adjusted contributors on the north side and beyond, that the arts are the key. And so I'm thrilled with what's happening across the whole north side, and I know you're going to be very impressed with what you see tonight.
This was our first annual Northside Night, and it included 350 students or more from North High School, Findley Middle School, Madison Elementary, Findley Elementary, and Oak Park Elementary. We're trying to create this cohesive community on the north side, and as we look at the feeder programs, they're all being aligned. And so we know who is coming to North in the next years, and so we really feel like it's important to start investing in their lives early, so that they want to be here, they want to have a rich experience. So that's really our goal. And so then to have all these kids together, they can watch each other. Oh, what am I going to do next year when I go to Harding Middle School? What am I going to do when I come to North High School? And they see that, and they want to go to that level. We just wanted all of the songs to reflect that theme of hope, the theme of I can make it, I can change. That was one of our songs, I Can by Kirk Franklin. We want kids to be singing that so that they believe it. They believe that they can become something through music.
We invited the 4th and 5th graders in our art classes to come up with a theme or an idea that could be represented in art. Something that represents education, our community, the world, Edmunds. And when we have our new school being built next door, the whole idea is the art piece would become part of the new school, a permanent piece of the school, a legacy left by these students. So the whole idea is to have them think outside the box and put themselves on an artistic and educational frame of mind and represent it artistically.
It's like a giant book, which symbolizes like learning. Well, most of this all like symbolizes learning. So
we picked 5 judges who are community leaders that are involved in the arts, involved in education, and they're all going to be judging and on a score basis, and we'll tally up the scores. And if one person wins or a team of 2 or 3 people win, either way, that's the piece we'll try to put in the new Edmunds. Many of the students took very different paths to the assignment. When you give an assignment and you talk about it, you show examples, you don't know how they're going to receive it. And at the end, you wonder where some of the ideas came from. But here, I think every single piece has got a really valid place in the world of art and education. from our mascot, the lion, Eddie, is being represented a lot, to a boy reading a book, you know, to an abstract idea about balance, and we are trying to be well balanced in school, to children holding hands, to school buses. It all has, and over here is a really nice example of birds in flight, relating to us being educated and being able to fly away, is how this student put it. So I've been very impressed with the ideas.
We're performing dancing at LUGHNASA. We perform April 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7:30. We have 2 shows on Saturday. Dancing at LUGHNASA tells the story of 5 women in 1930s, but it's told in an untraditional way. It's told through the perspective of one of the sisters' illegitimate son, through memory. So the story is all told through memory, which is a nice tool the playwright uses to kind of present different moments in the sister's life. The heart of the piece, it's about appreciating what you have in your current and in your past and in your future. It really speaks to the young generation, it speaks to the older generation, it speaks to anyone in between. I think it's relevant to this modern time because I think especially the younger generation, they have smartphones, they've got Facebook, they've got all these ways to not be connected with their surroundings. And this play really forces the viewer to really stop and think about their own lives and how they appreciate family, how they maybe can put the smartphone away and have a nice family dinner.
Lincoln High School Drama Department will be presenting the play A Piece of My Heart by Shirley Lauro, April 18th, 19th, and 20th in our auditorium. The show starts at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $6 or $3 for students with SATs. The show is really focusing on true stories from Vietnam veterans, specifically women Vietnam veterans. We're looking at their story, how they got to Vietnam, the transformation that took place to the individuals in Vietnam, and what happened when they got back to America. So the play spans a total of 20 years. And our goal is for the students and our audience to start seeing connections to all of the wars that are going on today. The students working on the play are also working with the Veterans Hospital so that we can help supply things that the veterans might need. It's a good learning experience for our students. It's a good community outreach experience. So the students are trying to get other students and people coming to the play to bring with them an item that the veterans might need. And in return, what we'll do is give them a raffle ticket, and the raffle ticket will qualify them for winning a gift certificate or something that a local business has donated for this cause. So hopefully we will be able to do some good there.
Our spring production is going to be Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, obviously. It's going to be April 19th, 20th, and 21st. Friday and Saturday will be at 7:30, and then a Sunday matinee at 2:30. Should be a lot of fun. You know, I think that's something that gets lost a lot. People see Romeo and Juliet, they think only love story and tragedy, and they forget about all the really fun moments that take place there. It's something that our biggest goal, my biggest goal has been, you know, that a 15-year-old high school freshman who has no connection to this show or thinks, Shakespeare's boring, will come in here and watch it and say, yeah, this is great. You know, this is really interesting. This is fun. This is relevant to me. Because it really is. The storyline is, and we're making that happen on the stage as much as possible. We're trying to take that and bring it alive that way.
Our musical production in the spring is Annie. We're excited about it, and it's on April 18th through April 21st. April 18th, 19th, and 20th at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday, April 21st at 2 p.m. So we've got a matinee. Prices are $5 for students and $7 for adults. Well, the whole idea is every once in a while I like to incorporate Northside community into a show. I've done it before in the past with A Christmas Story and A Christmas Carol and some other shows we've done. And this is the first musical we've done in a while where we've done a community event. So we've got kids from 9 different schools here. Elementary schools on the north side, Harding and Goodwill Middle Schools, and of course North High School, as well as some homeschool kids. So we're incorporating all of those into this community event to make on this wonderful production which they've worked so hard for to do Annie.